worship. Worship is not song. You can worship God through song, but worship is not song. Are you there with me? Worship is not song. You can worship God through different means, but what we call worship is what many believers does not understand today. What we call worship is total allegiance to a spirit. It's total surrenderness to a spirit. That's what we call worship. And Jesus said, for the time has come when the Father desired the true worshippers to worship him in spirit and in truth. And in verse 24 he said, God is a spirit, and them that worship him must worship him in spirit and in truth. God is looking for true worshippers, but a lot of people in the church today has become true gossipers. They no longer understand what is in the heart of the Father. They no longer understand what is the purpose in the heart of the Father. Let me give you an example of what worship is all about. I told you worship is total allegiance to a spirit. And please, if I'm talking tonight, I'm trying to clear some certain things that are happening, that has been happening and is still happening. So if I'm talking and you hear I'm talking to you, maybe that one is your personal revelation, but I want to preach. And I talk as I'm led by the Spirit of God. And you see, people that call themselves choristers today, or mistress, or music personality, not all of them. Get my point. You will notice that they say they are what? You know, one of the things I hate? One of the things I hate is when somebody says, let's be in the mood of worship. What have you been on this one? As you are sitting down here, is worship. How many of you are getting what I'm saying? How many of you are getting what I'm saying? Few people are getting it. Let me bring an example. Worship is total submission to a spirit. So let's ask the question, are you totally submitted to Jesus as you have in your heart? There are many people today that are pastors, that are ministers in song, but they are worshiping what they don't know. They are worshiping strange spirits. Some of them are worshiping the demon of mammon. Some of them are worshiping the demon of seduction. Imagine a minister coming, a lady, and she dressed seductively. And maybe a brother has been lost in the spirit. They have been going through lust. They have been going through certain things in the dark, in the private, and he came to the church to be saved. And the moment the brother looked at the sister, he noticed that the thing reminded him back to his past. And instead of him to be repaired, he goes back a 100 times to what he had been doing. Why? Because that minister of God don't understand what they call worship. She can be singing song, but within she is actually worshiping the demon of seduction. Why? Because all the parts of her body show. And what the brother is hearing is not actually the song. It's not actually alignment. What she's hearing is the back and the front. What he's hearing is after now, let me go home and masturbate. Why? Because this person choose. Let us say for instance there are 1,000 persons in that meeting, and then there are 900 lustful men. How many of them will be blessed of the Lord if she thought she genuinely praised God? Are you getting my point at all? Jesus said, "They that worship God must worship Him in spirit and in truth." There are a lot of believers today that say they are worshiping God, but they are worshiping strange spirits. Some of them they are worshiping the spirit of mammon. Some of them they are worshiping the spirit of death. Do you know today in this dispensation they are taught to manage sin. So you see a brother today that after fornicating he will come, and then when it comes to the pulpit he's talking freely. There is nobody anymore. The heart is set up with hot iron. The Holy Spirit is no longer around. He has lost the fire. He was moved by charisma, but the character which is the Holy Spirit is not there. Do you know in this dispensation today, a lot of people are no longer after the God of the gift. They are after the gift of God. And there are two different with them. Are you with me? There is difference between having the gift of God and having the God of the gift. Are you understand what I'm saying at all? There are difference between having the gift of God and having the God of the gift. If you have the gift of God, it means there is charisma here. It means there is the portion of that gift. But when we are talking about the Spirit of the Lord, you know, if for some of us that are in the prophetic, you will notice that if you have the prophetic grace to some extent, you can prophesy at will. So I mean, you can prophesy at will. Actually, it happens to me. But you know where we got it wrong? We get it wrong because we feel there's no meaning of having the Holy Spirit. Let me just go and prophesy. But when you finish prophesying, what brings it into an existential realities is the spirit of the gift. Are you listening? So if you tell somebody that tomorrow, by this so time, you are going to have an encounter, and that very day you have an encounter, it is because the gift is at work, not the spirit of the gift.